Oh my God, Steve.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
The way through is gone.
It's gone.
Looking back at this is absolutely terrifying. Better get out. Here we are again. We have been in this mine before. This Derbyshire Fluorspar Mine. Steve, we came here going back some 7 years, 8 years.
8 years, 2015 I think it was.
And you'll be stunned to see how much it has changed, because obviously it was rework before COVID for a few years.
Right.
And then they abandoned it.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a lot of decays. Levels that we used to be able to access, they are inaccessible now.
Right.
So it'll be great to document all this. The round trip that we're going to do, Steve, is going to go in this ramp.
Yeah.
And we're going to come out
the west ramp.
Yeah, it's in quite a state. I just noticed the cribbing. Look at the cribbing there. Just behind you, all that cribbing.
Oh yeah, it's all collapsed.
It's all collapsed basically. It's all crushed. When you look ahead, it looks impossible. It is passable.
Right.
Already. And you can see the way on. Down there. They are rather slippery. You've done the right thing, which is not to touch all this delaminated stuff that's hanging over here. Yeah, they started in the 70s apparently, but yeah, they worked through the 80s.
Probably battery locos.
Okay. Yeah, battery locos operated in the 70s.
So
we are coming back this way.
we are coming back this way, are we?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Where do we go down there?
There's always something new to be seen when you revisit mines. As much as you think you will not see anything new, you do. From a locomotive run, you know.
All right.
The back of the locos on the last cart of the loco, they had this.
Oh, they had them like red lights.
With the light going on, yeah. That's what it is. I just noticed this note. Not sure what this says. Do not park. Conveyor or something. Oh, we have another steel drill here, and looking behind the timbers you can always find little artifacts. It's always good to have a look. And this note: obtain a permit to walk before entering this area, except emergency. 4990. Wow. So fascinating. And here we have the continuation that we're going to go down to with Steve.
There you go.
Steve's making his way down the ladders now onto the continuation of this round trip they're going to be doing.
That's underneath the platform.
It's quite a few bits, quite a few interesting bits underneath. Some big vehicle tyres there.
Massive lump of rock there on top of the framework. And it's a good job that framework's there.
It's totally delaminated, that is, yeah.
It's a good job that framework's there, isn't it?
God, yes.
Yeah, that's that one in.
If this has been only timber, it would have come just crashing through.
Straight down. It's because it's landed on both of the steel bits.
You can see the bits of cribbing over the top of it. Still some left. It's fascinating.
And again, it's actually this bit of a bung here.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been put in by these guys because it's shoveled up into a mound. It's not random. So I think they've put this in.
Well, in the later period of the mining?
Possibly. Or in the earlier period. I think there has been a collapse, but then they've come along and put a load of dirt on top of it.
Oh right, I see, yes, because there's been a collapse and then they sort of piled the dirt over it. Obviously, because all these bits are missing here, all the delamination of this front bit is missing. It's not good carrying 2 bags and trying to turn around. I made that look too hard. There's big tires from the trackless dumpers, I would imagine, that they had here.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
I mean, just for perspective of dimension, I'm next to it, about 5 foot wide. Michelin. Yeah. What is this? Warning, high voltage cable overhead. I don't think we got any more concerns of them now. Big Jenga. And Steve is gonna make his way over the collapse now. As we can see. It's quite a lot that's gone down. It's come crashing down. I would dare to say that some of this is quite recent. I might be wrong, but
yeah,
wow.
Well, if you look at the roof, it's full of fault lines, and the wall is all in laminated slabs. So,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, you can tell it's that's easily why it's come down.
yeah. Very, very steady on your feet here, Steve.
Once again over there.
Totally delaminated. This, and that's where we're gonna come back, and that's gonna be our way out through there.
So on top of the limestone here, you can see this layer of mud.
Yeah, it's the weak layers of mud between the sediments of limestone. You can see that creates a weak wayboard, and it causes everything to collapse down, basically. Wow, this is incredible. I don't remember it like this at all, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. It's interesting to actually get this
Yeah, you can see
documented. But basically,
how deep the floor is away from us.
yeah, the full seam, a full 7 foot of limestone's gone crashing down, basically.
Yeah.
I did not remember.
I don't think I'm going to bother, Tony, because this top layer is delaminating again.
Yeah,
And it doesn't look like it goes.
it doesn't look too big going, so I would not even bother.
That was a side level, I think. But yeah, if you look at that top slab,
Yeah, that was just the siding.
In fact,
So
if you look over here, you can actually see the mud layer that's holding the 2 layers together, just there. About 50 millimeters between the roof and the wall. But when you get out here where there's no support, the roof overcomes the clay and boing, and as you can see there,
yeah, you can see the clay there very
it's starting
clearly.
to separate from the clay. So that's going to come down.
Yeah,
I don't
let's
think
get
we'll
out.
carry on. Yeah, I don't think we'll carry on that way.
No, let's get out. So we are following from where we came down the collapse that way, and it seemingly doesn't go through. You can't see a way through, but there is a way through, Steve. Believe me, up there, unless something's collapsed recently that we don't know of, which could be possible. Let's have a look. Oh my God, Steve.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
The way through is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's not collapsed again, I think. So we'll have to backtrack to the start of the mine and go the other way.
Yeah,
Oh, it was there in the corner.
it was there in the corner. Unbelievable.
Wow. So it just shows you that these places are still moving, and still moving often.
This place is crushing down.
These guys, Tony came in not too long back.
Look, you can't get through. Impossible.
This was the way through, and that has now disappeared, it's gone.
I'll show you on the footage.
So I'll tell you what, Tony, looking at that roof and metal up there, I wouldn't stay underneath it for too long either.
No,
There are
totally
hundreds of tons
gone.
of rock up there.
The connection, it just goes to show, when you go into a mine, there's always something new. It's like going to a different place. The round trip is gone. Totally gone. So that makes sense. The other collapse must be new as well. I'm going to compare the side-by-side footage with all the footage that I got.
This was a collapse, but you used to be able to get through it.
Fairly easy, yeah.
Now you can't, it's now completely blocked.
Yeah, so the layer above has delaminated fully.
I heard movement then.
Let's go.
I think we should go.
That is unbelievable. The round trip is fully gone, and I'm going to put the side-by-side footage from previous trips to show it. That is crazy. So we're going to have to go the way we came, and take the other route down the incline to the right, and go to the new workings that way.
Up the back there, and we're now at west ramp, so we're heading down. So the original through trip would have brought us out this way, but it's no longer accessible, so we're on to backtrack and then go down this way now. Right, when we get to something interesting,
It'll be interesting to see the collapse from the other side as well. See the extent of
yeah, which is gone.
the extent of it.
Yeah.
But you can see everything is pushing through the rotting timbers.
Yeah.
It's not to be messed with, this place.
I mean,
If
it was bad when we came in 2015.
yeah,
It was bad. Now, did we go down this route when we came in 2015?
we did, but obviously
I don't remember much of it.
we did,
I remember that side.
but obviously it doesn't extend the way it does now,
Right.
because obviously there's everything that was mined in, you know, just before COVID.
Yeah.
Right, that's where we would come out to.
Ah, so that's the actual other side of the collapse.
So that's the other side of the collapse. So I'm going to have to take a quick look at it. And that's all this, the modern stuff. Look at the, yeah. Oh yeah, the rock, but this will make nice photos as well.
Right, so
It's all rock bolted, definitely. I'm going to have to take a look at the other side of the collapse there. So yeah, so this is where we would have come out to,
yeah.
honestly. So
Massive U-bolts in the roof there.
yeah. So I'm going to take a look.
I'm not running myself because I'm not very steady. My knees are a bit knackered, so.
Oh wow. I think there's quite a lot come down. I can see like a
Terminal, yeah.
big void and proper terminal.
I'm not surprised with all those laminated roofs. It was horrible.
Yeah. There's a lot of space above the rings. Right, I can see now. Hmm. I think because there's so much water percolating, and like you say, there's that many layers of mud between the limestone. Yeah, all this basically, I'm treading on recent collapse. Oh no, not quite. I'm gonna inspect it. On the other side it goes, so it must go to the collapse. I'm gonna have a look, yeah? I won't be going too far off on my own. the actual terminal collapse. I can see the terminal collapse now. Yeah. So we're on to the other side of the terminal collapse that before was passable into the through trip, and you can see definitely a lot of this is very recent collapse. I can see straight away what's happened. There's been a full delamination of the roof here. You can see right there the full delamination that's happened. That's what caused all this collapse and basically made it impossible for us to come through anymore. Yeah, crazy. Totally gone. And the connection. And I'm looking down, and as you can see, gone. Absolutely no way through now. As you can see, gone. Absolutely no way on. And all this could be coming down anytime, so I am gonna make a move. Wow. Looking back at this is absolutely terrifying. Better get out.
So anywhere we come across a loose section of rock, boom, fire some rock bolts in and some straps and some well mesh, and that stops it from falling.
Well, obviously it saves on the old, you know, ringing and timbering. But I guess that's all it needs, these sections, you know. Just a few rock bolts and a few metal straps, as we can see. But further in, we are going to see the modern rings.
These are the modern rings.
Look at this. I want a good picture of this. We can take a good picture of this, you know,
Yeah.
these straps on the loose bolts.
I think we'll get one from here afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, plenty of photo opportunities here, Steve. Yeah, that fungus looks like ginger beard, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's more ginger than your beard, actually, that.
Well, I've gone grey now. And there's some shrooms for tea.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, they're good. Shrooms.
Would they be edible? Probably would.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been one for picking mushrooms and eating. I do like mushrooms, but I've never been one for picking them and eating them. I just don't trust myself.
I did in Menorca, but I went with
I probably end up picking up
someone that knew the kind that you could eat.
So the
Wow.
reason why these shrooms are here and this fungus is because this timber is more recent. This was put in only about 4 or 5 years ago, and that's why the fungus is growing on it, because it's now feeding on the lignin that's in the wood. And once the lignin's gone, even though the wood might look like it's still there, it's not. It's just a square block of slush, because it's the lignin that holds it all together.
What is the lignin?
Lignin's, it's like it's a chemical that holds the wood together. It holds all
Oh,
the
is that what they're feeding on?
Yeah, it holds all the cells
I thought it was
together.
just humidity they were feeding on.
No.
Well, they'll thrive on the humidity, obviously.
They need the water to actually grow, but they're actually feeding on the lignin that's in the wood. So they're breaking down the lignin, and then once the lignin's gone, all the cellular structure of the wood starts to collapse. And that's when you can put your hand through the wood, because there's nothing left.
They
in it.
decay it, yeah.
Kim did all this new work. And then
Obviously, they were intending to drive a level this way, Steve.
COVID happened, and we stopped.
They were intending to drive a level, whichever direction this went. This must have gone to the remaining reserves of Fluorspar from this mine, which they're very abundant apparently.
Yeah. So that's what they're ready for.
Yeah.
And oh god, that goes up.
See?
Yeah, that's dead up there.
You see, that's what the rock does, doesn't it? It laminates again. It's quite a lot of room there.
This doesn't look like delamination. This looks like a chamber that's been dug out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been dug out because look, there's timber on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's not collapsed onto here. That's been dug out, and these guys have put this stuff in and then piled stuff on top of it to weight it.
Yeah.
But they finished here. Oh well, the reason why they finished though is because COVID happened. Everything got shut down for the first lockdown, and because this is not classed as an essential service, the guys were just put on furlough.
Yeah, I think COVID didn't help.
But then, when the place reopened, well, when COVID went away, this place didn't reopen, and then the other mine that the people were also working is now closed, so they were obviously running out of money. And there's a modern drill hole. Look how big.
It's not a good year for British Fluorspar, is it?
No, so that's
Very sadly.
oh shit, that's a modern drill hole. Yeah, and that's about 100mm, 80 to 100mm in diameter. So that's a big shot hole compared to
Well, yeah.
what they used to be. Which
I mean,
was,
let's compare with the size there. There you are. 4 fingers.
yeah, and an original shot hole would have been 2 fingers.
Yeah, you got it well lit up for a shot there.
Oh, 10-second timer.